Buddy, no, it's a pleasure to have you on the show. Don't know if you are aware of this, but the Packers are in the news a lot recently. It's kind of like some big news. There's a lot of talking going on. Are you literally just as you are now, headphones on, kind of just going, "Yup, it's the off season. Just let me know where I'm going in
Yeah,
OTAs and have a nice day."
that's really my philosophy, man. I think like my first 2 years, like the first two off seasons, I mean, like I was like more so like, oh no, like wonder what's gonna happen, and like now, I've done the gauntlet, man. Whatever happens, happens. Like I have to show up somewhere. I have to show up and be where I gotta be, and I gotta play. I gotta do my best to help the Packers win. So. That's really all I'm focused on right now. My wife and I got a baby boy on the way, so my main focus
Hell
is
yeah.
being Bob the Builder, trying to put baby stuff together in the time that I got before we start up OTAs. So that's main focus and taking care of mama.
You put a crib together yet?
The crib hasn't come in yet, but I put a couple bassinets together, some
Mm.
strollers.
Yeah.
I don't know, some stuff I don't even know what the name of it is, but there's toys and light up stuff going on. Half scared me to death. I was picking up a package and it started going off. I was like, oh shit.
Oh,
But yeah,
when you have a toy go off in the middle of the night, that's
yeah.
really scary.
That's what I've
It's like, what's
heard. That's
that
what I've
sound?
heard. Yeah. And beware of Legos, but I think we got some time for
Oh
that.
yeah.
So AJ, before we jump into all the other stuff, of course, Aaron Rodgers, it's like everything right now, and I'd be
Hmm.
remiss if I didn't ask. You have Aaron Jones, who's saying both things. He's going on, Good Morning Football, and is saying we'd love to have Aaron back. You say, but Jordan is also ready. Kind of like, where are you at? And it's just, are you just waiting for the end of whatever this is going to be, and are excited for any possibility?
Yeah, I'm excited for any possibility. I think, both scenarios are gonna be will be awesome. Honestly, I think I'm excited for either or, and I'm gonna go into that full steam ahead and be ready to go and have my best year yet. And I think the team's gonna have a great year regardless of either decision. But I do think, to kind of the point, I'm just, you know, doing everything I can in the off season to be there and be ready myself to help out the team. But on one end, obviously he got Hall of Fame quarterback, in my opinion, the most talented quarterback to ever play the game in Aaron Rodgers, who he is a I have nothing bad to say about him. My time there with the Packers, he's been a leader in the locker room. He's helped me out a ton with my growth and development in the league. So, if he comes back, that'd be fantastic. If he decides he needs to go elsewhere, do whatever he needs to do, he is a grown man and absolutely, deserves that right to, do whatever comes next for him. Um, but on the flip side, Jordan is one of my very good friends. He's one of my very good friends. I've known him since even before the draft. Before we got drafted to the Packers, we were training together out here in California, and we started that relationship then. And so, I'm really excited if that's a decision on that end as well. I'm excited to see him go out there and show everybody what he can bring to a team. I think he's very skilled and very capable, and I'm excited for him to start getting that experience. So either way, I have to show up. I'm gonna be there and be ready to go. And either way, we're gonna have a great quarterback leading our team.
So you and Jordan were training together before you were both drafted to the
Hmm.
Packers. How
Yes,
That's awesome.
surprised were you when you both landed there?
I was very, very surprised. I remember. So I think the first round was going on. The first round was going on. I remember like when he got drafted and everybody going to Twitter like, "Oh my God, the Packers drafted a quarterback in the first round." Da da da. And like I'm not at this point, I'm not a Packer fan. Like I'm from the East Coast. The only really Packer stuff I knew at this point, I had no idea where Green Bay was. I didn't even kind of like understand that it was in Wisconsin. I was like, I don't know where Green Bay is, but like
AJ, who
they
were
got a
you a
pretty good
fan of
football team.
before then?
The
What?
Tennessee Titans were my favorite team growing up.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah,
okay.
they were my favorite team growing up. But regardless, um, I'm texting him. I'm like, oh man, QB1, man's about to start. Bring on the. I was like, let 10 spin. Like they dropped his number. I'm like, let 10 spin. Like let's go. And then he's just like laughing. He's like, yeah, man, it's crazy. Like I don't know, Twitter's going wild. And then the next day, and I'm seeing like, why did they do that? Like, whatever. And then the next day in the second round, I get drafted, and they're like, why did we do this? We don't need a running back. These are the worst 2 picks ever in Packer history. We don't need a quarterback. We don't need a running back. They're both trash. And I'm like, I love
Whoa.
it here.
Well,
I love it here.
I don't remember you getting hate for the pick, but was that because Jamal Williams and Jones were both there? People are like, why did we take a running back? Or
Yeah, I will say, I was behind that first year. I was behind 2 Pro Bowl running backs. I guess Jamal wasn't like a Pro Bowl on
Yeah, not
paper,
yet,
but I
but
mean he's a Pro Bowl running back, and I think on paper value, you
right.
look at it and you're like, well, they already got 2 great running backs. Why do you need a third? But to that point, I think like the tutelage I got from the 2 of them really really helped me out. Because coming from Boston College, I had always, up until this point, up until I got drafted by the Packers, I have always been the guy to start right away. I've always been a workhorse back. At Boston College, I played there 3 years. I think I had 800 some carries. I
Oh
averaged
yeah.
25 carries a game. So I
yep.
was used to being a volume runner. I'm gonna get the ball. I'm gonna get the ball again. I'm gonna get the ball again. I'm gonna get the ball again. I'm gonna have to carry people all game. So going through that first year, there'd be some games I wouldn't touch the ball. Some games I get it like once in the first quarter, twice in the third, and then it'd be it. So I, just really learned how to make the most of each carry and each opportunity. And I think, I carry that with me now, even though now when I'm getting asked to use the ball more, I still kind of have that in the back of my mind of like, I got to make every single play count because I don't necessarily know, how many in a row or whatever I'm going to get. So definitely learned a lot from that and learned a lot from them.